If you have your moon or your ascendant in the sign of Pisces, then this is your analysis for the year of 2025. Saturn in the first house in Pisces. It's time to transform every dream into action. And when you are transforming a dream, a desire into action, there is a lot of physical effort you have to take. That's the very theme of 2025, the hard work, or it's about the actions you are taking, how committed you are to a certain dream, how committed you are to a certain goal. One thing which you really need to avoid is stop blaming yourself, stop even sometimes punishing yourself for something which is pending, not happening very quickly, because Pisces is very subconscious, and you may have something in your mind which challenges you with this transit. Maybe it's a memory, maybe it's something which was like a failure in the past. So doing things by wondering about the past, what happened in the past, it will further delay everything. So Saturn here in the first house, closing certain chapters with respect to your memories, what happened in the past, how things never worked for you, how certain things worked for you, but now it's not happening. So, clean slate, completing a lot of work. Being in the first house, it's a very foundation house, and first house is self. You have Jupiter next year in the fourth house, which is home, which is your happiness, which is how nourished you are in life. So, Saturn, Jupiter in the two pillars of life, first and fourth house, major focus on your career, major focus on how you take care of your well being, your actions, your plans, your home, family. So, major decisions in these areas of life. Jupiter in Gemini, it rules the first house, the 10th house. So, Jupiter is looking at the 10th house, Saturn aspects the 10th house. This shows major shift in your duties, your designation, maybe. If not, it shows a distance being traveled because of work. And that will benefit you because that will give you the good opportunity. Or maybe your work is now more towards writing or some kind of communication skill. You have to use your communication skill to the fullest. You have to be someone who is a guide. A lot of people are being trained under you, so that kind of a job opportunity might be there for you. And the fourth house, where you have Jupiter, it shows some kind of a gain. It could be purchasing of a certain asset. It enhances your net worth, something valuable coming into your life, some kind of possession. Jupiter also shows some kind of auspicious event happening at your home. So Jupiter is giving happiness, and it is giving multiple opportunities to find joy, to find happiness, to communicate and to spend time with your loved ones. So Jupiter is good here because in the fourth house, Jupiter is very strong as well. Even though it's in Gemini, I know, Jupiter in Gemini is creating some problem because Jupiter considers Mercury as a trouble. Jupiter considers Mercury as enemy. So you may meet certain loved ones, maybe a relative, maybe a very familiar person at the work front. They know how good you are, but they may constantly, manipulate you. They may criticize you for no reason. So you don't have to, get into that um, illusion they create for you. When someone constantly says something bad and you get into that illusion, or maybe something wrong with me, so this is where you need to take care. But Jupiter brings some kind of joy for you after a very long time. And financially also, you will prosper. Sometimes you may feel, for some people, I feel actually, that maybe you're not happy with the increment you may get next year. Maybe it's not satisfactory. So that's why you may choose to um, move from one place to another, or to change your workplace as well, because Saturn is career, Saturn is the work, the responsibility, and being in Pisces in the first house, it means moving mountains, going on long journeys to get what you think is so important for you in this life. Rahu Ketu in the 11th, sorry, Rahu in the 11th sign, Ketu in the 5th sign, right? They will be in the Aquarius Leo axis. They will be in the 12th and the 6th house. So Rahu in the 12th house, again, a great exposure with respect to far distant nations and countries, maybe even far distant states or cities. Going out of your a safe zone, comfort zone, to get things done, to achieve something. Maybe it's about short period of time you are traveling to a far distant place. And 12th house is also about that emotional work you do deep within, like even not knowing about what's going in your mind. That is the 12th house. So Rahu in Aquarius, on one hand, helps you to channelize everything in a great manner. Whatever desire you have, whatever work you want to do, naturally you will have the flow of doing things greatly. On the other hand, any kind of addiction, any kind of a behavior connected to addiction, or relying on something to make yourself very happy, that needs to go away, because Rahu may bring that, activate that sense of addiction to things. And Ketu in the 6th house, which is about challenges, it's about your health. Your health needs some care. It could be related to your vision, it could be related to your headaches. So Ketu in Leo ruling your 6th house, it rules over your competition, it rules over your ability to go beyond the competition. So Ketu reaching to the 6th house shows internally you may feel a bit challenged, that maybe your efforts are not sufficient, maybe you're not doing your best, but that is not the truth. Ketu may bring that identity crisis in the 6th house. But I feel there is competition, but you are thinking a lot about it. You're focusing too much on it. You can easily win in that situation. You can easily do your best, but you are in some doubt about yourself, and that needs to go.